Hey guys, welcome back. This is Deepak Chaudhary, your personal transformation coach, and today's topic is the ditch is real. Yes, I'm talking about the ditch into which you went when you were 3 or 4 years old and you requested for a toy and your papa or mama didn't buy that for you. You went into the ditch for at least a couple of hours and then you came out. You went into the ditch again when your first crush or first love in standard 1 left the city because his or her father got transferred into a different city. You went into the ditch when you were not able to clear GMAT or SAT or CAT for 3 consecutive years or 3 consecutive attempts. You went into the ditch again when you were not able to clear or get a job in the campus interview. You went into the ditch again when for 5 consecutive interviews you failed and couldn't get a job for yourself. You went into the ditch again when you were fired from your job for the first time. You went into the ditch again when your first entrepreneurship venture failed gloriously. You went into the ditch again when your long-time boyfriend or girlfriend got married to someone else, of course, right? And you went into the ditch again when you lost somebody you loved or a family member, or you were informed about the terminal condition of a family member or loved ones. You are in the ditch today because of the corona crisis, and let me tell you, you will again be in the ditch in future. I know you go into the ditch when you are feeling depressed, you are feeling anxious, you are feeling confused and uncertain, or when you are feeling worthless, lonely, or you are feeling like you have no control over your life. You go into the ditch when you are feeling shame and guilt because of your mistakes and your failures, right? I understand that. And that's okay, because I know if you go around the entire planet asking each individual human being whether they have ever been to the ditch or not, you will not find a single person who has never been into the ditch. That is if they are being honest. Here's the first thing I wanted to share with you today about the ditch. There is a group of people who do not feel any of the negative emotions. A group of people who do not feel anger, anxiety, depression, envy, hatred, guilt, self-pity, self-doubt, shame. They don't feel any of these negative emotions. And that group of people is known as the dead people. Yes, if you're feeling any of these negative feelings, it's a good thing. It indicates that you, my friend, you are alive. Here's the second point I want to draw your attention to about the ditch. Even after going into the ditch so many times, you are still here, aren't you? Now I bet you have managed to either crawl out or jump out of that ditch more times than you can ever remember. So my question to you is, if you have crawled out or bounced back to your normal from that ditch so many times, why not one more time? If you have done it so many times, you can do it again. Here's the third thing about the ditch I want to share with you today. You might have gone into the ditch multiple times and you might have managed to crawl back or bounce back to your normal and continued. But sometimes you'll feel that the ditch is a bit deeper or it's a bit darker. What you do when you feel that the ditch is a bit deeper or darker, ask for help. Right now, if you feel like you are in a ditch, raise your hand, repeat with me. I'm Deepak Chaudhary and I need help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, as you might have been conditioned to believe by your parents, your teachers and people around you. Asking for help is a sign of emotional strength, self-belief, self-esteem. If you have heard the story of Ramayana, you know that Sri Ram, the Lord himself, asked for help and took help from an army of monkeys to rescue his wife from Lanka. Now, if the God can ask for help, what is your problem? Do you think you are bigger or better than the God? If you are, this content is not for you, because I created this video for normal human beings just like me, right? So if you are feeling that the ditch is deeper or darker this time, ask for help. And believe me, my friend, when I tell you that doesn't matter who you are, what you do and where you are from, there are people in your lives who love you, who love to talk to you, who love to listen to you, who love to stand by you, and who like to believe in you. So go ahead and ask for help. Once again, raise your hand and repeat with me. My name is and I need help. Understand, if you spend too much of time inside the deep and dark ditch, you will start hallucinating. you will start seeing tunnels inside the ditch that will look like way out of the ditch. But remember, these tunnels, they are not way out. They will just take you more deep and make your return to normalcy much more difficult. When you spend a lot of time inside the ditch, you will see tunnels like alcoholism. It will look like a way out. You will see a tunnel like drugs. It will look like a way out. You will see a tunnel for suicide. That will also look like a way out. But trust me, my friend, those are not your way out of the ditch. You have done it multiple times, so you know how to come out. Either you crawl back, or you bounce back, or you ask for help. Here's the fourth point. Even after all that, if you feel like you cannot ask for help, here is something you should try. Take a piece of paper and a pen, and for the next 5 days, every day for 30 minutes, write down all that is wrong in your life. Write down all the negative emotions you are feeling every single day. The next step that you can try is, on screen, I'll show you something called the power position. Every day morning after you wake up, for 2 minutes, not more, just 2 minutes, stand in that power position. Okay, just stand in that power position, and your whole physiology and your whole body chemistry and your psychology will change. Okay, this has worked for a lot of people. I am confident this will work for you as well. Okay, so do it both together. Write that down for next 5 days, 30 minutes every day, and stand in your power position for 2 minutes every single day after you wake up. Okay, here is the big secret about the ditch. Now, when you are in the ditch, feeling like you have no control over your life, feeling helpless, feeling lonely, and feeling like there's no point in living anymore, right? Just pause for a second and ask yourself, who is feeding that garbage to you? In the ditch, you are supposed to be alone, lonely, right? So who is feeding that garbage to you? It's your brain. That is the big secret. When you think you do not have any control over your life, you are the one who is still in control. Your brain is the one which is still assigning negative meanings to people and situations and events in your life and making decisions. So my friend, whenever you are in the ditch thinking that nothing is working for you and you have lost control of your life, you are the one who is still in control. So my point is, if you are still in control, why not pause for a second, take a step back, and assign a positive meanings to the people and situations and events in your life and make a positive decision. In fact, that is how you have managed to crawl back or bounce back from that ditch in the past. And that is precisely why I said the friends, the parties, the job, the hike, the promotion, the money, the house, the car, nothing matters. When you are in the ditch, what matters the most is the self-talk, the things you tell yourself. That is more powerful than all these other things combined in your life. And remember one more thing, it's not that when you go into the ditch, you have to just bounce back to the normal and continue from there. There have been people, thousands of people, thousands of case studies where people have gone in the ditch and then they have bounced forward, not to the normal they were in previously, much beyond that. They have landed in a totally different orbit and have been much more successful, inspirational, and impactful in their lives. People like Nelson Mandela, who have spent most of their lives inside a jail, right? That is going into the ditch. But how did he bounce back or bounce forward from there? People like J.K. Rowling, who were in a ditch in their life, penniless, how did they bounce forward? People like Muhammad Ali, who reached the top of their profession, then were dethroned, and then they had to fight back to the top position again. So people who go into the ditch, it's not always negative. People not only bounce back to the normal and then continue from there, people sometimes bounce forward to the next orbit, to the orbit of success, right? You can do that as well. So that's what I had for you in this video. I hope I was able to make a tiny dent in your universe, tiny positive dent. And if you feel so, share this video forward and allow me to make a positive dent in someone else's universe. People who might need it more than you do right now, right? Share it with your WhatsApp group, your social media platforms, and in all the places where you can be a carrier or you can be the messenger who is spreading positivity and hope, right? So I'll be back soon with something more unique, new, and fresh that'll help you become unstoppable. Till then, take care and be limitless.